Hey everybody, I just finished another book in the Fear Street Senior series. This is number 7, Fight Team Fight. We'll take a look very quickly at the step back cover art. Pretty cool. I know this book is notorious for the middle hook thing falling out. So the last 2 books in the series I did not like, and sadly we got 3 in a row. This wasn't great. This book kind of fell into the same category as the last one, I think, where nothing really happens until page like 90. The last one, this series is so bad. I mean, maybe they'll get better in the last couple or something. I don't know. But this book is so bad that there's a mention of a girl that dies in the last book, and I literally forgot how she died. But it was a vase that fell on her. I totally already forgot about that. So, yeah. This story is about Phoebe Yamura. She's being stalked by this creepy person in the prologue, talking about they want to end her and all this stuff. They're at cheerleading practice, and Phoebe is the head cheerleader, and there's these 2 girls that just don't like Phoebe. They end up throwing a girl in the air. She falls, hurts herself, and all this stuff. And basically, these 2 girls want Phoebe out. One of the girls, I can't remember, is failing a test, or is failing a class, and she has to take this test. And if she fails it, she pretty much gets kicked off the cheerleading squad, and Phoebe can't wait because these girls are relentless to her. They put like bugs down her shirt, or they're like fake bugs. I'm sure there's another prank in there that I missed. Yeah, they go to take this test, and this girl swaps her paper with Phoebe, and Phoebe gets a failing grade, and this other girl gets passing grade. Things like this, very petty stuff. So these 2 girls do not like Phoebe. That's much is written. Phoebe ends up running into this girl named Gina who wants to be on the cheerleading squad, but it's in the middle of the year and they can't really put anybody on a cheerleading squad until like the beginning of the year. But they opt to put her as a equipment manager. So, she's all pretty well happy. But then things start to get a little weird when more pranks start happening. There's this doll that got put in Phoebe's locker room with, I think, a note and a hook through it. There's creepy phone calls. There's a scene where she puts these pom-poms on and these ants bite her hands. And there's also a scene with like a torch or whatever. So basically this points to either Gina or the 2 girls. And that's literally this whole book through all the way to page like 90, maybe 100. Around 100, it does get a little interesting because we got kidnappers. And I was very surprised because it was just random, and that's literally how I felt. And I kind of had a feeling what these kidnappers were going to be. And if you read a lot of R.L. Stine books or imitation books, because I swear this was ghostwritten, then you'll kind of know what's going on. And that's basically what this book is. Like, there's not a lot here. Like I said, all the way to page 90 till something happens. We get kidnappers. We do get a reveal of what's actually going on. And it was a little surprising, but not really. And mostly because it just didn't make a lot of sense. Without giving too much away, the person being targeted in this book had nothing to do with the motives for the person doing this. I know that was a very difficult sentence to comprehend. It sounded weird saying it, but yeah. The motives for this killer person is stupid. There's a lot of, I'm going to do this, and it's just standing around. There's a lot of running scenes. There is a meat hook in this book, which I will give props for, and there's like a very cool death, like towards the end of the book, that I really enjoyed. But it's very brief, and it didn't save this book. The climax of this book I really enjoyed because it was like a Texas Chainsaw like run, but it was a lot of running. There's like 5 chapters of just like running, trying to escape this person. And again, the motives for this person was just stupid. It was just dumb. Fight Team Fight wasn't that good. I give it a 2 out of 5 stars for some imagery that was pretty decent, but the story just was very, very boring, very lacking. I was looking forward to Sweetheart Evil Heart, which is the next book in the series because it's like a Valentine's Day book. But we had to have this one instead. This one, I don't even think it mentions like what month it is. It's just random. Like, it's just a random filler book. Like, I mean, the last book took place in December, January. The next book after this one takes place in February. So when does this one take place? Like late January? I mean, I don't know. But yeah. Fight Team Fight is sadly a third book in a row for this series that just wasn't good. Very, very lacking. I hear that Sweetheart Evil Heart is actually pretty decent. So I'm excited to tackle that one. I say I'm excited. My hopes are pretty low, so maybe it'll be better. But yeah, Fight Team Fight, I give it a 2 out of 5 stars. I thought it was just okay. Or no, I didn't think it was okay. I thought it was pretty bad. Scratch that. Yeah, this book sucked. Yeah, sadly this year hasn't been great for books for me. Other than Goosebumps. I read one really, really good Goosebumps. But yeah, 2 out of 5 stars for me. If you guys read this book, please let me know in the comments below. What did you think of it? And what do you think about the series overall so far? Yeah. Hopefully the next book will be a little bit better, or the next 3 to kind of make up for these bad books. But again, I'm very thankful to have these books in my possession anyway. They're very rare, very hard to find or whatever. So, yeah. 2 out of 5 stars for me, guys. Please let me know in the comments below. What did you think about this book? Yeah, and I think that's going to be it. Bye-bye.